So when it comes to Gary's mod, there are a bunch of pretty funny add-ons, and well, today we have 3 that we're going to show ya. First up, we have epic headbutting. Now this is a hilarious mod. Simply find the NPC that you want to hit, approach them, aim up, and then very quickly aim down. Okay, I kind of suck at this. Oh, there we go. Now you really do have to kind of like yank your mouse down like all the way. Or you could do it up. You could also headbutt them the other way, where you aim up, but it could be kind of finicky. But when it does work, it's kind of funny. What I do is honestly just go down and then up really fast, and you'll pretty much get the result you want. It's going to completely destroy most human-sized NPCs. But what about an antlion guard? This is definitely a much beefier NPC. However, not only will you not send him flying or kill him right away, you won't even do damage to it, so this is a no-go. Now the cool thing about this mod is that if you do go into the utilities right here, you can change some of the settings, like left and right headbutts, which is absolutely insane. We have to do that. You can also choose to extend the reach and the base damage. We're gonna go all the way. And then you can also choose the ragdoll force, and then apparently there's a cooldown, but it's very minuscule. Alright, now that we've gone ahead and changed those settings, let's see how it all comes together. Holy cow, he went all the way into the woods. That poor zombie. Let's go and try the left to right. Oh. What the hell am I looking at? Why, it's easy. What we're looking at is the second mod, and that is, of course, would you like to die? Now, before we go on to that, I do really quickly want to test out these side headbutts. It is absolutely deranged, guys. This add-on is so fun and silly and stupid, but I love it, and I highly recommend you guys to check it out. So now we're going to go down a bit of a different path. We're going to take enough damage to where we die, but for some reason the antlion guard's only doing like 10 damage, so this might take a while. Anyway, when he does do the killing blow, you have a choice. Time slows down. Would you like to die or no? If you click yes, then you will die like normal. But if you were to click no, then guess what? You don't die. And not only do you not die, but you also heal. So this is such a bizarre add-on. Like, I don't even know how to describe this or why someone wanted to create it, but I love it. It's so fascinating, it's so interesting, but it's also a little silly considering the fact that you can just, you know, say no to death. And of course, this does work in pretty much any way that you would normally die. Here we're getting completely bombarded by an entire fleet of Combine, and well, we can simply choose to let ourselves die or nah. And this time I noticed we didn't get as much health back, but here's the funny thing. You can just keep doing it. There's really no limit to it. It's kind of like God mode with extra steps, although definitely a lot more interesting and fun. The one thing I do like about it is the slow-mo. I think that's a really cool touch to kind of like freeze frame everything. It's like your life is passing right before you. And sometimes, well, it just does. Next up, we have the tool gun, or in this case, not a tool gun. And this is an add-on that tries to emulate what the tool gun could look like if it didn't have all this random tech junk all over it. And it's a pretty cool add-on that does have some interesting quirks and features. For one, it shoots instead of, well, applying your tool effects or other stuff that the tool gun does. You can also choose to have it, well, take different types of ammo, and this thing kicks, and it's actually a really satisfying weapon. I know we do already have the Magnum, but this is the tool gun, man. Who wouldn't want to shoot the tool gun like a regular gun? So what you saw there was the 45, this is the 357. You can even hear how it sounds. It does have a different sound signature, which I think that's a really nice touch as well. Right click does not seem to do anything. You can shoot pretty quick with this. Now if you were wondering about damage, here we have the 45. You can see it did about 75 damage there, and if we go ahead to the 357, look at that, we have a slightly different damage signature. So the 357 is not as potent, at least, you know, in that regard. Now, it's very important to note that there's a chance that you can even score a critical hit. But before we do that, we have another version. That's right, we have 3. This uses the AR2, which is interesting. It's pretty much like a plasma. Oh, look at that, even the casings themselves even look different. That's actually really cool. I dig that. So yeah, you can pretty much have like a combined version of the revolver, or the not a tool gun. Now this thing definitely kicks. It does good enough damage, I'd say. But you see, here is where things definitely get pretty fascinating, and that is that the crit can even damage armored targets like the Strider here. Now you're probably wondering, wait, how are you always getting crits? And the truth is, I'm not. The reason why we're damaging the Strider is because when we took a look at that Millennium Dragon mod, it did require a mod that lets you damage armored targets, so that's why every single shot is hurting this poor Strider. But just know that if you didn't have that mod downloaded and installed, then you could, every now and then, damage a Strider with your critical attack. And last up, we do have a few options here. We can enable the Gmod 12 like model offset. Oh, okay, so it changes the view model. So we can see, like, if we go back to normal, that's current Gary's mod, and this is Gmod 12. I didn't think they even changed that much. And then you can enable critical attacks, which, fun fact, we have not even had on this whole time. We can now choose the chance of having a crit. I think it's like 1 in 12. Let's go ahead and go all the way to 100 here. Now, I assume your damage is going to go way up, which of course is a great thing. But, you know, the whole hitting armor targets, that's really kind of the main point here. Oh, nope, there was a crit. Okay, hold up. 100 might not be the thing you want to do. When you get a crit, it makes a very specific sound. That's the sound it makes. I think every shot's a crit now? Yes. So that lightning sound, that's how you know. And you want to set it to 1. That lets you know what the probability will be. I don't know why I set it to 100. Apparently I can't read. But yeah, this thing is kind of a menace now. Now you can one-shot even things like a Strider, or of course an Antlion Guardian. So there you have it, my friends. Next time you want to have some fun in Gary's mod and not take anything too seriously, I recommend the Headbutting mod. There we go. Okay, it'll eventually work. It's kind of hard without seeing the camera angles, but such a goofy and fun add-on. And I highly recommend it to anyone who just wants to smack their head against something. But as always, guys, I'd love to know what you think down below. If you want to leave a like and subscribe, that would really help me out. Come on, Odessa, just thank you guys again for watching until the end. And until next time, my friends, farewell.